You put my feet up soon, unfortunately. After I've done my meds. How's that cough? It's a bit better at the moment. I just get periodic coughs, like literally. It's not like an ongoing cough. I'm famous. I'm really not bothered. I don't want to be famous. But anyway. Yeah, I'm okay, Katie lovely. So it literally comes and goes. Like, I don't know. Before anyone says, I'm genuinely not putting it on. It is just how my voice goes. It's crackly, and that is how it is. But yeah, like genuinely. Oh, Jesus. Playing on your computer all day? No, I don't. You know, I don't play computer games. I'm not a gamer, to be fair. Like, kind of did more as a kid, but not now, no. That Christmas Eve tape, it is lovely, yeah. It's got like, well, it's probably more winter as animals, but it looks so pale. I am naturally more pale, but it's okay. I can't find my glasses though, and I'm struggling to see properly. Everything like, yeah, I can see you guys, like, comments, but everything around is a bit blurry. There we go. Better. How am I doing, Carrie? I'm okay, thank you. Thank you, Mummy. Sorry, D, lovely. Thank you, though. You don't have to send gifts, you know that, sweet. Hey, Michelle. Mummy, stop it. Sorry, D. Oh my god, I keep calling you Mummy. I feel bad. It's good to see you too, sir. Mrs. Sir. You know what I mean. Hey, Michelle, how are you? Welcome, darling. I know you love my different names for you. Sorry guys, if people are trying to come in and they don't like follow, like if they're not like mods, I'm sorry, I don't have just random people in boxes, I'm afraid. I know that might sound nasty, but yeah. Quite frankly, I have every reason not to trust people at this point in time. Hey, love's full, darling. How's my day been? It's been okay, I've just been... Thank you, lovely. So, like, I have a cold. I might have. I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of in and out of it a lot, like, of colds in general. Like, I have a weakened immune system, but yeah. We're not, we are on private, yeah, Amy. Why do I have the tubes? I have gastroparesis, so literally I'm tube fed into my intestines and my stomach is on 24/7 drainage. So they are obviously given by my gastroenterologist, and this is my treatment plan forward. I can drink, but it has to drain out, so yeah. So one's an NG, one's an NJ. But yeah, Amy, this is on private, we're not on sub only though. Kaz, we're not going to be talking about my paralysis, like we just don't need to. What do I get up to all day? I've actually been asleep most of the day. Sorry, I might have just sent someone an invite that I did not mean to. Sorry about that. Hey, so thank you, but you really don't need to send gifts, lovely. I don't expect it. One sec. You declined anyway. Sorry, Jordan. I didn't mean that. Oh, thank you, Soph, but you don't need to, love. Honestly. What plans do I have for Christmas? Not any plans in particular. But, in general, I'm hoping just parents will come around. It won't be my nan, but I'm hoping to go to my nan's for a bit. So I've literally just really got my nan and my parents, and maybe my sister. I'm not really sure, but yeah. Hang on. I don't actually, lovely. Oh, I see you get a lot of... Yeah, I do, darling, unfortunately. It is good to see family. That's what Christmas is all about. Yeah, my Christmas decks are up. Thank you, so that's sweet. Thank you, here to spread kindness. I appreciate that. Thank you, Kerry. Our family is so important, like, so important. And obviously I'm really, like, feeling for people that just, yeah, don't, you know, unfortunately have family, and I'm spreading a special lot of love to them at this time of year because it's very hard. I can only imagine, like, it's my biggest nightmare and fear of this life, literally, so spreading love to everyone who deserves it, needs it, or just needs a hug or anything, literally. Virtual hugs, of course, but yeah. So I managed to get out much. I'm at home most of the time at the moment, but yeah. I was going to go out this morning, but unfortunately, like, so my carer came, but I actually ended up falling asleep. Melikilikimaka. Is that actually how you say it? Oh, bless you, darling. I have carers that come visit me too, so yeah. So, yes, the illnesses are constant, but not like to the point of, like, you know, flare-ups come and go. Do you get what I mean? So, like, the flare-ups make it worse, and sometimes it's a little bit easier. When I say easier, it's all hard, but, like, it's kind of like, I don't know, yeah, so flare-ups do still come and go. It's different. You've got your baseline, and then you've got a flare-up, which is very different to, like, you know, your baseline. But obviously everyone's baseline and everyone's illness themselves are different, so it's just, yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry, bless you, lovely. I feel really bad for you. And Sir Kitten, bless him. Or Sir Mittens, he's I've seen your picture, obviously, he's such a sweet picture. Such a sweet looking cat. Like, honestly, I know it's not, like, you know, a full-on picture, but yeah. Oh, sorry. There's a lot of comments to get through, jeez. I love cats too. He adapted very well, did he? Sorry. Would I ever have a pet? If I could fully look after one, then yes, I would. But unfortunately, it's just not possible, so I don't. But yeah, I used to have a dog, and I'm very grateful for the experience she gave me. You know, she was brilliant. My little princess for sure, but... How am I today? I'm not too bad, thank you, love. How are you doing? Oh God, it's so cold. Hey Salem, lovely. 1 second. Hi Leanne. You got your vanilla Diet Coke, yay! I did. Hi Sarah. Sorry, I haven't unblocked you. I feel bad. Sorry, lovely. It is freezing. I've got a paralysed stomach, I've got gastroparesis, yeah. How would a dog be with my tubes? So I had a dog with my tubes before, so she was fine with it. But obviously a different animal would be different. can't have a service dog. Well, I could have a service dog. I'm eligible for a service dog, technically. Obviously, it'd be a wait list. But I just don't feel like they would get the life they deserve, like a fulfilled life. But yeah, I'm not scared to mute you, no. I'll mute you if I want to. Thank you, goodbye. A hyper dog? What do you mean? Would it be dangerous for, what, if the dog was hyper? It wouldn't be, well, it could potentially be, like, not being funny, yeah, if it tried to pull my tubes out, then that would be, yeah. How have I been? Okay, thank you. Okay as I can be, yeah. All alright, I guess. I've just been asleep, to be perfectly honest, but it is so horrible, I know. Oh, bless you, Amy, thank you. Very sweet. Yeah, I know there's a lot of people. Yeah, that would probably be an issue, lovely. It depends. I take my tubes quite well, like, so they are secure, but yeah. It still wouldn't be ideal, shall we say. This is just sterile water. Getting in your comfies, oh bless you. Being in the gym. That sounds nice. You drink sterile water. Generally never tried it. It goes straight into my intestines. So the only reason it's sterile technically is because it needs to go into my intestines. So it's basically water that is just boiled and cooled. So yeah, there's stuff going back out my tube because this is what I've just drunk. So that's where it's meant to go. So that stuff coming out of my tube is literally the Dr. Pepper I've just drunk. This tube is what goes in because it goes into my intestines, and this is draining my stomach. So yeah. So yeah, it's literally water that is, yes, boiled, or you can get it in bottles too. And we get supplied a certain amount of bottles a month. But like, that's normally for more like travelling. Like, and if you travel, then the supplier, you know, will give more. Like, if you're like going abroad or whatever, because they're tap water and everything, you get what I mean. But yeah. Could you do it yourself? What do you mean? No, it doesn't go straight to my stomach. So everything that I drink goes straight to my stomach. This goes straight to my stomach, and it drains it because my stomach doesn't work. So there's no cure for gastroparesis. There's medication that helps it. There's no cure. Thank you, I appreciate that. But yeah, I don't need to. Yeah, that's what we do. So mostly we boil the water ourselves, but you can also get given bottles of sterile water, more for like travelling purposes. But yeah, boiling the water and letting it cool is what we are advised to do. At least in my area, in my hospital, that's what they say. Different areas say different things, so... No, honestly, diluted juice and water, what do you mean? Oh, bless you, Lainey. Why am I drinking Dr. Pepper? I can drink whatever I want. It's literally draining. So yeah, diluted juice and water, what are you on about? I can drink what I want. It doesn't affect my stomach because it literally drains back out. So like, I'm not told not to drink. Like, I can drink what I want just because of my stomach doesn't mean I have to like lose part of life. I can't eat, no. Well, I'm told not to, yeah, literally. The bubbles literally drain out too, funnily enough. Like, all of the bubbles will also come out. How do I hydrate? So everything goes into my intestines. I'm a vegetarian. Technically, if I was to eat, I would be vegetarian. But no, technically not, because I can't eat. But the feeds have different stuff in them. So I'm not vegetarian based on I'm literally tube fed. So Yeah, you do hear my bag burp, literally. Like, not being funny, but I don't focus with my dietitian on being a vegan or vegetarian based on my feed. No, it's a proper bottle of big feed, like a big bottle of feed that is, yeah. If I was to eat, what would happen? Like, I can't have it, but yeah. I'm advised not to eat, so yeah. But Scooby snacks, like literally, if it doesn't stay in my stomach, obviously everything goes into my tube, so yeah, it goes into my intestines. And anything that goes orally drains out of my stomach. That is pretty much all I need to say. But yeah. I also get IV hydration, but that just depends, so yeah. No. Do I miss eating? Yeah, it is, because I was still encouraged to eat at periods of time. So I was vegetarian at one point, but that was to encourage slight bits of food at points. Like, it's very different every time. So you're looking at one picture that's different to my life, and that's also years ago, so That's okay, darling. I'm sorry you've had a bad emergency in your family, though. I'm hoping everything's okay, sweet. Yeah, literally. Hey, Morgan. At the moment, darling, yeah. Oh, I know. I'm okay, yeah. I'm on Facebook. I don't actually have a Facebook account. I just have Messenger. So, technically not, no. So you could deactivate Facebook or get rid of Facebook and still keep Messenger. Literally, I'm just not answering, but no, I don't know. I don't expect people to sub. Facebook is just full of people's crap. Like, not being funny, it's full of opinionated bullshit. Or how someone... Sorry, lovely. It's full of people's statuses about their own opinions of how shit or how good their life is, and fake. All social media is trouble, yeah. It's very falsified into what people, you know, especially, yeah. Okay, thank you. I need to get rid of that. Yep. We don't want children. It's not fair. Just to actually save them too, like, it's not fair on them either. I want to protect at all costs if I can, like, you know. I don't even agree children should be allowed on here, like, but anyway. Any other socials? No. You left FB last year. Yeah, I don't actually, I haven't been on FB for a while, like, I never did go on it regularly, but like, fair enough. No, I literally only use Messenger, that is it. You should just stay on sub only. I don't care, lovely. I also, yeah. Yeah, obviously Salem, I've got rid of them, thank you. Like, not being funny, like, I'm not bothered if people want to stream me. I really don't think children should be on TikTok, literally. Yeah, literally, people trying to act like their lives are perfect, or pictures of their dinner, and yeah, all that shit, literally, like, I just don't, like, all holiday pictures, and then they don't, you know, they don't, like, put anything else for months until they have another holiday, and then another, you know, you get what I mean. Holiday pictures, and then no real life pictures, like, just everything. There really is. Kids, TikTok should have, like, a minimum age of, like, I swear 18 at this point, because it's ridiculous. No worries, lovely. I will. It's just not shown off. Literally is. It is. They are Christmassy, yeah. It's like, I don't know, is that a... No, I don't know what animal that is. There was some koalas on it as well, but you only go on Facebook to wish people a happy birthday, yeah. I used to do that, but then... Penguin? Is that a penguin? Yeah, it might be. I can't even tell. You use your dogs. Yeah, to be fair, animals of your dog and that are quite nice to see on, you know, social media, but to be fair, like, you know, I loved my dog to pieces, and it is nice to have animals, but, like, not being funny, like, oh, I have so many pictures of my animal. Yeah, that's what I mean. So, like, I literally use, well, it's like an owl. I'm not even sure. I'm not even going to comment because I have no idea, but love my tapes. Thank you. Yeah, so I use my Daisy on pictures, on profile pictures at times. Yeah, how are we all doing in general? Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, it is Christmassy. It's like, you know, a Christmas jumper and then scarf, but that's all I know. I just bought it. It was in the Christmas section when I bought it, so. We get Christmas nails. Ah. Hey, LM. Hope you're okay. But yeah, in general, I literally use Messenger to keep, you know, connected to people, but I don't actually have an active Facebook account. Like, no way. I pops for 4 years. Oh. See, we had my dog until we were 7, and I really, really miss her so much. She was a bit of a little, like, terror at times, shall we say, but nah, miss her to pieces, honestly. If we could still have, like, if I could bring her back, I would, but she was, you know, no. Oh, they are the same tape, they are just looking different, but yeah. Yeah, so she's not my childhood, well, she was my teenage years dog, but yeah, like, and kind of, oh, bless you, kind of into my, like, late teenage years. When, I can't remember when she passed away, so it was about 6 years ago, so I was about 18 or 19 when she passed. We're not another dog. She was cute. She was a Maltese cross Shih Tzu. So the only reason I actually won't have a service dog or an animal in any way is for their own life. Like, not being funny, but, like, yeah, so she was a Maltese cross Shih Tzu. Some people called her a rat, but she was sweet. Yeah, so Shih Tzus are the sweetest temperament, I think. But they're also quite naughty at times. No, I'm not bedbound. I'm technically wheelchair bound, but I don't call that bound because, you know, technically wheelchairs are there to help aid life, not bound you. But, like, yeah, so I can't walk, but anxiety and panic attacks. That's good. I'm glad she helped you. So no, I'm not bedbound. I'm housebound at this current time, and my doctors call me housebound because, you know, I can't go out independently by myself. I have to have someone with me, so that's the difference. But yeah. So because I can't go out independently, they technically classify me as at band because I can't get myself there by myself. So yeah, they do home visits, for instance, because I have to be reliant. How come you can't go out? I can go out with someone, but the point is, so, like, I have to go out with someone that knows my seizures and can, like, help manage and everything like that and knows safety measures. But also, yes, I have carers, exactly. So both can be. It can be parents or carers. Who's a mod? We've got a couple of mods in here right now. Let me just have a look. He was removed. You're on here right now, lovely. So you haven't been removed, sweet. This is a mod. A private live. So yeah, literally, you're not. I've got rid of that one. Who I knew it was. I I got rid of a sudden gingerbread man popping up. Funny that. If we re-followed. Oh, sorry. I actually don't know then, darling. Yeah, okay, sweet. I'm not sure why people have been unblocked or like need unblocking. Like, I'm not looking at that right now. That sounds really horrible. But it's literally just because, yeah, I don't know everyone's names on the list. Like, there's so many trolls, that sounds horrible, but yeah. So if you can let me know your sister's username, I can have a look into it, but that'll have to be later, lovely, I'm afraid. Like I say, I'm not on here for the gift, so even if someone's gifting me, that doesn't mean I'm not going to block them. Like, I understand people spend money on these gifts, and I'm appreciative of that, but that's not why I'm here. And if someone's using them, like, unfortunately, some trolls hide behind troll accounts and gift just so they can get away with trolling, and that's not okay either. I'm not saying that's your sister, but yeah. I'm just saying that's what a lot of people do, so I have to also protect myself in some ways. Okay, I will have a look into it, lovely, but sorry, I don't know right now, is all I can say. Do you want to hang on. I'm going to send you a follow. If you want to message me your sister's name, your sister's, I'll just send you a follow. If you can send me your sister's name in a message, I can then get back to her later if that's okay. Like your sister's username, if that makes sense. Because then I can search her up and it'll be easier than looking through the list. It's okay. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'll be honest. I don't generally just chuck my illnesses out there now anymore because, quite frankly, there's a lot of haters and trolls around that will take that and use it against me, or actually just troll in general because that's what they do. So yeah, no. I'm sorry, I'm not just disclosing all of my personal information. Yeah, thank you. Because actually no one, like, I'm not saying this to you, but I'm just saying in general, no one is entitled to all my medical information or actually any of my records. Literally. Like, I'm on TikTok for company, and like, it's hard being, you know, living alone, and actually I do suffer from loneliness. So actually, yeah. Yes, I have 2 carers a day or 3 carers sometimes, but still, it's still very hard, and yeah, people don't realise that. Haters gonna hate, exactly. I know that. I'm aware of that. I just, you know, I just actually haven't literally done anything to get it. Do you get what I mean? Like, if I'd done something to get a repercussion of hate, I don't think there's any excuse to hate someone, to hate on someone, especially on a social platform behind a screen. Do you get what I mean? But like, even if, yeah, precisely, they should look at their own lives, but actually, they shouldn't judge, because you can make judgments without actually realising anything at all. Without actually realising about anything about that person's life or about anything. So it's not just about, you know, it's not just about trolling, it's actually about maybe look at yourself in the eyes and actually, why are you trolling? Let's just say that. Why are you trolling? Let's just say that. So, hate should never be okay. Thank you, T. Oh, guys, come on, you don't need to gift. Honestly, I don't expect it. I really don't. Guys, I will literally turn the gift off. Exactly. This is the thing. One person will make a judgment or their own assumption, and then everyone jumps on the bandwagon, and I don't think that's okay. Honestly, T, in a minute, I'm literally turning them gifts off. Can I even turn them off? I can't turn them off from in here, can I? But thank you. Hey Paula, sorry, I'm just, hey Michelle, why do I get hate? Literally, I haven't done anything to deserve hate. Like, you know, it's just people. Some people. You're new here. Hello Jade, lovely. Welcome, sweet. But actually, people just, new account, no love. Yeah, they're clout chasers, and actually they pick on others, vulnerable people, which unfortunately I am a vulnerable person. Yes, I've put myself out here, but actually to start with, to try and raise awareness, and then people jump on that. Do you get what I mean? And they jump on vulnerable individuals and take the piss, mimic, take whatever they want to do and run with it. It actually gets very obsessive of them to do that. I did not see your message, lovely. Yeah, I've literally tried to support people in any way I can, and they've made up lies and lots of different rumours and lots of different gossip that is by far from the truth, like the furthest from the truth you could even imagine. Like, it's ridiculous. You sent me a private message. Sorry, I can't look at it right now, darling. Literally, I can't do 2 screens to get it up. It just doesn't work, but sorry. I'll have a look at it in a bit, darling, if that's okay. Is that okay? Yeah, they hide behind that name, lovely. It's quite sad on their behalf, to be honest. Is that okay? Is it, like, urgent or anything, Shana? See, this is what I mean. They will hide behind awareness, and it's like, yeah, we all know what you're doing. You're actually making us more aware of yourselves, is what they try and do anyway. They try and make us aware of themselves and how much they want gifts, but not actually anything real apart from the fact of actually they're trolls and they're haters. That's all I'm going to say on it. You have FND and seizures. I'm sorry, my love. I can't imagine how hard that is. All I can say is block the word awareness and block certain words from literally, even if you want to block my name, I mean, I won't come up, that's up to you, but you can block keywords out of your profile completely, out of your feed completely. Yeah, carbamazepine can be used for bipolar in some cases. Like in bipolar, is it for like mood regulation? I'm not entirely sure, but it's not nice at all, Trish, you are right. It's not nice. And actually they're just lucky that, well, kind of lucky that I'm a big, strong person inside, because otherwise a lot more would have been done. Because, yeah, there's a lot of people that wouldn't have tolerated it this far. Oh, guys, you don't need to do this. You don't need gift sweets. You don't need to gift, guys, honestly. Hey, Star, welcome. I'm sorry, Lou, darling. I hope you're okay, sweet. I'm sorry, it must be hard, but you stay strong, you keep fighting as best as you can. It must be hard, I can only imagine. Thank you, Trish, I will do, darling. Hello, Lynn, how are you? Having a bad week, I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry about that. Is there anything we can do to support or help in any way, as like, you know, just us as a collective, or me, or anything? Exactly, that's all I'm gonna say, yeah, exactly. I'm sorry, darling. Do you find you're not to be like probing like questions, like if you don't want to answer, you feel free to not answer. I'm aware, lovely. I'm sorry. Would like, is there anything we can do to help or support in any way, or is there anything you want to talk about like out of here that I can, you know, but it's up to you. I'm sorry, Jill. I'm sorry you're struggling too. This is the thing, there's a lot of people that do struggle that go unnoticed as such, or unseen, because people just, yeah. But I'm sending love. It's hard, but we can fight, guys. We're fighters. Somehow we gotta fight. life carries on. We've got to carry on with it, yeah. And I know it's kind of is that kind of survival mode, but actually, you know, remember, give yourself grace. It's a hard time of year, especially for some of us more than others. It's a hard tip. It's a hard time. Yes, exactly. This is what I mean. People are scared to share their stories because of those sort of pages. Thank you, Becky. It's just, yeah, it's unneeded, to be fair. Like, it's just not necessary to do that. Thank you, Hannah. That's appreciated. I think it's just hard because on here, so right now, just on social media in general, there's a lot of toxicity in general. And actually that's really difficult when people are literally... It's not... I've turned off all the others for now. My subscribing is the cheapest possible, and actually if you get blocked from it, you get like literally refunded. So yeah, my subscribe is the cheapest possible at £3, and I've only got them hidden at the moment because I don't want anyone to subscribe. So yeah. So I've got the cheapest ones hidden so people don't subscribe. Because that's the only way I can do it. You can't turn subscriptions off once you've got them on. And you don't realise that until you've opened it. Or I don't know how to anyway. Good evening, Shani. But yeah, anyway. I mean, like, you can't choose £1. It's not an option. I couldn't find it as an option. So yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Anonymous. Yeah, literally. There's no option for £1. I would otherwise choose it. But anyway. Yeah, thank you, Gracie. I appreciate that. But yeah, the thing is, like, I'm not on this for the views. I'm not on this for anything. But I want to literally, like, actually be here to support people, and generally people that are struggling. And, you know, want to share their stories, but no. For, you know, genuinely anyone that is struggling in any way, shape or form, I'm actually not here to judge. And that's the thing, there's so many people that will judge. And don't get me wrong, I have judged in the past. I have, and I admit that. But yeah, I can't change it anyway. That is the lowest it goes, love. But yeah, the lowest I can go on there is like £3, I believe, or €2.99 or dollars or whatever they are. So that's what I've chose. But yeah, I know, lovely, it's fine. Yeah, we have all judged, exactly that. It's a learning process. But like, that's exactly that. You have to learn through it. And you do learn through it, exactly that. Like, I've learned through my mistakes, and I've kind of, you know, changed because of that, and I actually have. Whereas people make the same mistakes over and over and don't change from it, and that's the point. Exactly that. People's situations change every single day. This is the point. And based on pictures or videos from years ago, well, they can judge if they want to, but they're judging on my past. So judge on someone's past, but that's not someone's reality. Do you get what I mean? Like, literally. That's not someone's life in this situation. Literally. That's what I mean. And people have, like, you know, videoed seizures or videoed this or videoed that and say I'm faking. Actually, I'm not. I'm generally not. Genuinely and generally not. Like, there would be no reason to. But I've been on TikTok 6 or 7 years, or seven-ish years since it's been first opened, like first started. And I literally, like, yeah. Oh, bless you, Gracie, thank you. I just don't know what I would never be here to hate on someone else. Yeah, literally. And spending your whole life on it. People, okay, one sec. People literally spend their life digging up essentially what they call dirt or proof from the past, which isn't proof at all. It's someone's history. So yeah, that's not proof. That's proof of their past. Okay, fair enough. But I've got no criminal past. I've got nothing like that. You know, like, okay, look up something that's from my past as my eating disorder. Look it up. I really don't care. I will openly say I've been diagnosed with an ED. Do you get what I mean? Like, I'm not hiding that from anyone. Like, really? So bring that shit up. I really don't care. Like, whatever. Do you get what I mean, though? Like, they will bring up anything from the past and try and get it to bite you in the bum. I'm sorry, it's not going to bite me in the bum because quite literally, I'm open about it. That's the funny thing, though. I've made one mistake, and that mistake I've tried my best, especially with the person that it openly affected, the closest, and I've tried to say my sorries to that person, and that's all I can do. You know, I say that's all I can do because it genuinely is, and I heartfelt meant it too. Like, whether they believe I did or not, that's their choice. But literally, I did mean it. So like, yeah, that's all I can really say, and I'm not going to bring that back up because I don't need to. But anyway. What is the medical condition I have? I'm not going to share my medical conditions, so yeah. Where are they even getting these assumptions? So literally their assumptions are just from what they drag up, like from anything. Bless you, Rachel, I'm glad, darling. I can't be bothered with drama either. This is the thing. And yeah, it is so obsessive. And I'm not even commenting on the people because, like, not being funny, this isn't about them. I'm not about, like, naming haters and going, oh, block this person, block this person, block this person. Be friends with who you want to be friends with. But all I'm saying is there's no need to hate whatever, and there's no need to be so ridiculously obsessive over someone else's life. Focus on your own. I come on here to talk to people, and I do not come on here for drama. Exactly. I look so tired from it all. I permanently look tired, darling. It's not from that at all, trust me. Hi, lovely. Please don't feel sorry for me, honestly. Like, I'm not here for sympathy either. Like, that, I'm not meaning that horribly, but I'm not here for sympathy. Like, hello, lovely. Yeah, they are. They are actually what they call, what's it called? What's the word? The one word I'm looking for. Something hate. It's inciting hate. Yeah, inciting hate. They are inciting hate. Bless you, Emma. I'm sorry, lovely. Yeah, so they try harder, but, you know, whatever, it's fine. No, I get you. I didn't mean that nastily in any way to you, lovely. Not at all. Like, I was just saying, like, you know, I'm not on here for sympathy if that's what anyone wants to think, like, but you understand, yeah. I get it too, lovely. It's really hard. And I can't say I understand completely, you know, what you're going through, because I don't, because everyone is different. Everyone's individual story is different, even with the same illness. So I can't even begin to imagine what you're going through. But I can say I'm here for you to support you in any way you need, in any way you kind of want to chat. I'm here, and I mean that. I'm not just gonna, like, throw you in front of, like, you know. Yeah, I'm just not gonna say lovely. I don't feel, you know. I'm not sure what it is. It is tough, exactly. It is really tough. That's fine. Thank you, Gracie. I appreciate that, lovely. You're always being questioned. Yeah. Bless you. I'm sorry, Emma. It's horrible being questioned about your absolute life, though. Do you get what I mean? Like, not being funny, no one has a right to question or judge based on someone else's life that they don't know. That's just fact. Like, no one actually has that right. But they think they do. And, like, this is what I say. I've made the mistake of doing that myself, but I've learned from it, and that's why, you know, I've moved on from it. I've apologised to the people heartfeltly, and that's all I can do. And that's why I can sit here today and sit here with a clear conscience saying, actually, I'm still going to rise above this, because I've done everything to rectify what I have done. Yeah. People don't understand. That's kind of their issue, not mine. They're trying to make it my issue, but yeah. Christmas tapes. Yeah, I got a Christmas tape advent calendar. Christmas tapes, yeah. Yeah, they are Christmas tapes, Mandy. Yeah, no worries, Vicky. I had a Christmas tape advent calendar, but I'm not going to lie, I have actually opened the whole advent calendar already. I was impatient. I know. I can't go to my parents unless Dad literally carries me in. Oh, wow, that's amazing. But I've got them... Hang on, I'll show you. Let me just finish my meds and then I'll show you, because I don't want to leave this open. I've got it clamped, but I don't want to get it touched or anything. Like, one sec. Let me connect that. No. Oh, I'm going to go off tangent now, literally. This is what I do. I go off a tangents. In tangents. I think I left it in the other room. Oh, no, is it here? Oh, it's in the other room. Damn it. I get Dad to do it. I literally, yeah. So I want to... I want to be able to go in Mum and Dad's house, but Mum and Dad will literally have to carry me in, or Dad will have to carry me in. It is an awesome thing, literally. To be fair, actually, no. I'm not. Their doors aren't wide enough even, like, that's the problem, like. Oh, bless you. Oh, I get you. So do you have, like, not being funny? Yeah, they'll come to mine. Probably. See, we used to have family traditions, obviously, because I haven't been in a wheelchair my whole life, you know, so it's different, but yeah. My day was manageable, okay, thank you. I've been asleep most of the day, I've been knackered, so yeah. But because we have family traditions that kind of can't be traditions anymore, so they will come to me. They come to me every day anyway. I mean, Mum pops in every day just to check on me during the middle of the day. Even if I'm asleep, she still checks on me, like, bless her heart. I really don't know, lovely. Hello. Hello, Claire. I hope you're okay. What's your favourite Christmas film? My favourite Christmas film. I don't really watch films. I don't have a TV. But to be honest, if I watch any films at all, it would be a Christmas film. It used to be Elf. I'm glad you're not too bad. Can we make that any brighter tonight by being here, lovely? Can we help brighten the spirits, so you go from not too bad to a little bit better. You love the Elf, literally. I don't have Netflix. I love Elf, but I also love The Muppets Christmas Carol, literally. That's my second favourite, is Elf. No, I don't watch anything. I watch TikTok videos, but I have certain ones blocked, shall we say, the drama ones. But yeah, like, I more watch, like, just interesting ones, like, not, you know, not drama filled, shall we say. But yeah, Home Alone. Oh, Home Alone's a classic. But, like, I never used to watch it. It used to terrify me. Polar Express is cool. So, this might be an unpopular opinion, but I would say from my childhood, popular, like, my popular, like, top three in, like, in order. Number one, Muppets Christmas Carol. Number two, Polar Express. Number three, Elf. They're my top three. And this is like from childhood, like what we used to watch every single year. My day's been alright, thank you. Oh, when you see the Coca-Cola Christmas advert. See, this is when I used to literally watch. Yeah, The Grinch. That's one we used to watch as well. The Grinch just scared me a bit, I'm not gonna lie. The Grinch used to terrify me. He used to be in my nightmares. This is what I mean, the Coca-Cola ad. It's not the same as it used to be. God, the Grinch used to be in my nightmares, I swear. I swear he used to try and get in my nightmares. I've never heard of that. I didn't, lovely. I'm really upset about it. The John Lewis advert, yeah. To be fair, the John Lewis is better. I know, I'm aware. Yeah. The Grinch doesn't have Christmas, he hates people, and I understand that totally. Oh, chitty chitty bang bang, God, that's terrifying. Oh, Ella, darling. What? A Loungefly advent calendar? Jeez. Oh no, I don't like people dressed in like uniforms, like, not gonna lie. Yeah, I missed it. I'm so sad. You are the Grinch or the Scrooge? Oh, bless you. We're kind of doing Christmas, but it won't be the same. So Winnie the Pooh backpack. Oh, that's sweet. That's really nice. I love Winnie the Pooh. I've got a Winnie the Pooh blanket, like Christmassy blanket. Might actually get it in a minute. My hands are freezing more than anything. I might move to the other room in a minute. It's so cold. So cold in here, literally. Oh. No, same here, lovely. It's really not. I feel you. Good evening, Annette. Just so you know, my name's Kirsten, but yeah, thank you. I miss mine too, darling. I feel you. Yeah, I agree. I do need Rudolph's red nose to warm me up. I agree, and obviously mine technically passed when I was 6, but, you know, you learn to, in the nicest way possible, you learn to remember them in part of your Christmas. Do you get what I mean? It is, and it's a process. And it's a process that doesn't necessarily get easier. You just find management coping strategies, and you learn to live them in different ways. Oh, bless you. Bless you, darling. See, I think, to be fair, my hardest thing about Christmas now is not having... Bless you. It's not having my nan and granddad, because they were a big part of my Christmas and they passed 2 years ago. So I'm not going to talk about all of this, but yeah. Oh, bless you. That's annoying. Because they were, well, my nan was said to have passed of a broken heart from being the carer of my granddad with the big C. So yeah. But so she had a heart attack, and that's why they said, yeah, that's why they said it was a broken heart, because she didn't look after herself after my granddad passed. Yeah, and they'd been married for 60 years. 60 years they'd been together, like, honestly. Yeah, that's what we do. See, every year, broken heart syndrome is a real thing, I believe that. It's not the same. I'm not gonna lie, it's not the same, but do something in memory of her for Christmas. Or do you know what? Even include her in your Christmas. This is what we used to do to deal with it when my sister passed away as a child. And yeah, can we? We literally used to have a place at the table set for her and imagine she was sitting there still. Like, imagine her. Do you get what I mean? Yeah. And literally, we would put one of her favourite toys or cuddly toys or one of her favourite... It sounds weird, but actually it was lovely, because we used to sit one of her old teddy bears, or like, she had a Build-A-Bear, and we put her Build-A-Bear there normally, dressed up in a Christmas outfit, buy it a new Christmas outfit each year. Yeah. Because her Build-A-Bear was what she carried, like, cuddled every night. So, like, yeah. I know. So it's still got her in it. Do you get what I mean? It's still got part of her on it and with it. Yeah, same. Oh, the big C is horrible. Two of my very, yeah. It is keeping them with us and alive, with us inside. They're not necessarily to be seen, but they are definitely always there, and we've got to, like, hold on to that in some ways. It's not about letting them go, as in, like, yeah, oh, that's sweet. It's not about letting them go in the fact of letting them out of your life. Oh, you don't have to, lovely, not at all. I mean, I will, I will follow you so you can send me a message, but you really don't need to. You don't have to get me anything, lovely. Like, you know, the thing about grief is it's a process for all, and people deal with it differently, but Christmas, we still remember the loved ones, whether they're actually here or not properly. Like, you know, in this world or not, they're still with us. They never leave us, exactly that. Never ever, I don't think. I personally don't believe that. It's your own personal beliefs as well. But that's what keeps you going as well with them. And actually, do you know what? Every day I fight on with my battles and with my health for her too. For the life she couldn't have. Someday I'm going to fight even better than ever, you know, and make it the life for both of us. And that's really what I hope. That's really what I'm fighting for. Yeah, exactly. Well, she'd be silently wheeling beside me because she was in a wheelchair too. Yeah, they are. I know, lovely Rachel. Honestly, I'm afraid they have done that and they are trying to drag people away from me. But yeah, I know. Yeah, she was in a wheelchair too, but hers was through a lot. So So without, like, please guys, if this is going to trigger anyone, I'm talking about the big C, if people know what I'm on about. It's about being in the brain, so brain, big C. If this is going to trigger anyone, please either turn your microphone down. I'm just going to talk about it for a brief second, if everyone's okay with that. Just turn your microphone down, and then I'll give you a thumbs up when you want me to, like, you know, whatever. Like, when I can stop, I can give you a thumbs up, and you can turn it back up. I just want to be respectful of everyone that's also been through similar experiences, and I don't want to trigger. If everyone's okay with that, like, just let me know. If not, I won't talk about it. Just kind of sharing a bit of my story about my sister, how we lost her, but it was also about Christmas in general. I just want to make sure everyone's protected, so please put, you know, please put your microphone down now if you're going to be triggered by anything to do with the big C, and I will literally raise my thumb as I've stopped talking about it, if that makes sense, please guys, for your own protection too, like, just to, you know, yeah. So she was actually, it was February, I believe, 2005. So literally February 2005. She was 12. And I only remember that because I remember literally the picture of her gravestone. This sounds really morbid. This isn't going to be morbid. So she actually got a lot of medical gaslighting as a child, which, this is why my parents fight so hard now, unfortunately, for me too, because unfortunately she got medical gaslighting, and she had an adult type of brain tumour, but she was 7. She was age 7 when she got diagnosed, and she was 12 when she passed. Yeah. So she will be 32 next year. I know, and she got medically gaslighted from the hospital I currently go to. They are. So, like, literally, she was one of the first cases in this country, I believe. I'm not entirely sure. That's okay. I don't think it was one of the first cases in the world, but I think, yeah. So she was 7 when she got diagnosed, but she had to go to a specialist, like, for the brain and, you know, neuro. And they found an adult brain tumour. I don't know what type it was. I don't know all the ins and outs. I was 6. But yeah, so she passed when I was 6. I was 9 months old when she got diagnosed. And then I was 6 when she passed, and she was 12 when she passed. So she's technically 6 years older than me, if you work it out. But yeah. Bless her heart. And oh my god, the worst time is October, just because her birthday, the 1st of October. It was especially difficult for my mum. My mum's lost 3 children, unfortunately. I do have another sister, and I'm very grateful for her, but I don't see her very often because she's got her own life, and I understand that. But yeah. Anyway, I'm going to put my thumbs up because that's kind of the trigger warning over, and we can talk about more, like, you know, just generalised things. But yeah, I just want to make sure people were protected, but, you know, from that kind of topic, if it was going to trigger them. It's okay. Like, my mum's lost 3, like I say, so she's been through a lot, and that's why she's actually fought extra hard for me. It might have been extra kind of, like, that's actually why, thank you. That's actually why, if people say about the news article about me with my eating disorder, that's why, you know, my mum did that news article, because she thought she was doing the best to save her child that was gonna, you know, that she was gonna, like, essentially lose me too, and that would have been her, unfortunately, fourth daughter lost because of not medical negligence, but because of services not taking it seriously enough, quick enough, if that makes sense. So that's why that news article was published a lot of years ago about me with my eating disorder, because actually she didn't want to lose me. And I think if you actually put that into perspective, that's very very okay to do. Not okay, but do you get what I mean? Like, raising awareness of an eating disorder that was gonna essentially lose her another child. I think that kind of puts into perspective a lot more of the situation, shall we say. But yeah. Yeah, oh bless him. I think it's a lot more understandable, isn't it? Exactly. No one else can advocate for them. They will always fight for their kids, exactly. Nana just can be like that, and that was the hard thing. Have I got anything significant on my Christmas list? Not really. Did they end up treating me for the ED? So I've had treatment. I've had a lot of treatment, but it's not been, yeah, it's never gone, but that's because of my gastro issues too, unfortunately. So it's been hard. So I've been in and out of EDUs, but unfortunately I also have gastro issues, which is the tubes. Like, the tubes aren't for my ED, but do you get what I mean? Like, they do kind of monitor because of my ED still. Like, I'm still under a service for it, technically. I'm not under a mental health service, but a specialist ED service, because of it's been 15 years off my eating disorder, or 14 years or something of my eating disorder. So yeah, they've ED, should I say? Sorry, I don't want to trigger, but anyway, yeah. So it started when I was about 10 or 11 when I was diagnosed. Yeah, bless you. This is an adult tube. So this is an adult sized tube, but yeah. Sometimes. But I have to. I have to, because I want to stay alive and I want to be here, and that's what I remind myself of. Sometimes I find it harder than others, but actually I find it harder. The ED started because of my gastro issues, yeah. No, it did. It started because of my gastro issues. I was born with gastro issues. Bless you. So actually, people say, how's that possible? But people don't realise how eating disorders work in lots of different ways. But yeah, do they always do festive? They do now. They never used to. But yeah, unfortunately, my gastro issues have been mostly a lot of my life, because I was... Oh, bless you, darling. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. So a lot of people go unheard of, or like dismissed gastro issues that then turn into EDs because they've been dismissed of the gastro issues or stuff like that. But yeah. Hospital near me isn't great either. I was a NICU baby, so I had a tube at birth as well as a NICU baby. But yeah, I bet you do. How am I today? I'm okay, thank you. How are you doing? I'm sorry, chronically me, but I kind of know who you are, and I'm not going to be saying hello. That sounds really awful, but I do know who you are, so yeah, no. Poor NICU babies, wow, jeez. I do have carers, yeah. Not at night, but during the day I do. So obviously I'm awake mostly at night, but... Remove what? What do you mean? Do you mean my tube? Because I physically can't. It goes all the way down to my intestines. Like, if I remove it, I will have no way of nutrition. It's... Oh, okay. You physically removed it. Sorry, I thought you meant for me. Like, I thought you were telling me to. But they wouldn't remove it for your daughter. Oh, bless you. I thought you were telling me to remove mine. I was like, literally, I can't. This one. So the white one, which is why it's extra short and has an extension. But yeah, exactly. It does go on if it's not challenged, which is why ours was challenged to a big extent. But because I had a tube as a kid, well, as a baby, and then as a kid for a while as well, because of ED, but also because of gastro issues. So it was because of ED and gastro issues. So the gastro issues were first, but then it was the ED, and then it was a combination, if that makes sense. So yeah, it's extra short because it goes into my intestines. So it's 140 centimeters, and I believe actually measured from my nose is about 110 to 115. I can't remember exactly because it doesn't have the measurement on it because it's too far in, but yeah. I'm happy to answer some questions, but yeah. I'm happy to answer some questions. It depends actually how invasive they are as well. So please not as invasive and I will answer, but yeah. But thank you for asking that. Yeah. I actually don't feel it. I'm warming up yet. My hands are just cold. It is hard to keep up, yeah. Scary without x-rays, double check back then. Well, they're placed in with the x-ray, so like they're placed in, like an NJ can't be placed at home. I think a service or assistance animal in some sort, even a cat, because cats also, the NG, you aspirate it. Are they? Bless you. It doesn't really irritate my nose. I mean, it was taped at my nose the other day and you can see a little sore where it was taped. It looked, so this is where someone took a picture of like it being taped to my nose apparently, but actually it was taped in my nose. It was just pushing against the outside, if that makes sense. So it was kind of like looped. It was like looped slightly outwards, but it was still in. So that person was a bit, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, but so it had nose tape on it, if that makes sense, like when they placed them. But anyway, do I have any experiences of Keppra? I'm on Keppra myself, yeah. But I've had no side effects from it, apart from a little bit of light sensitivity, which is why I get a lot of headaches more so. That person was clutching. Yeah, I know. It was just the angle. Just around itself, yeah. I look tired. I'm a bit tired. Why do I touch my hair a lot? I just do. It's a habit. Like, I've always... Like, this sounds bad. I used to do ballet as a child. So I like my hair in a bun and I like it to be a neat bun. But that's kind of because of... Yeah, they did. No, so I can put this light down, but I also struggle with... seeing. Like, obviously I've got glasses and they're quite high strength, but I can turn this light down. But I am actually going to go into the other room, which is why it's still up. chuck that one and just get my syringes, and I am actually going to go in the other room. I need Dad to come help me. You're struggling with it, to be fair, make you feel sick. What, Keppra, do you mean? I'm on a lot of anti-sickness, so that's probably why it doesn't make me feel as sick, but yeah. The light is just awful. What do you mean, my light? Because if it is, I'm sorry. I do, yeah. Did I get some sleep today? Do I have food delivered to you? I don't have food delivered to me, no. I have food given through my tube, yes. But I don't know what you mean about actual food. It's feed. I don't get you. Yeah. No, this one turns down. So I can turn it down, look. There we go. It's all turned down. I can, darling. You take strong painkillers. Oh, strong painkillers do make me feel sick. Honestly, I hate it. Thank you. I'm going to change them in a little bit, but thank you. At some point, I will show them tonight. I can't show them right now because I am going to move rooms, but I just need to phone Dad to come help me. So my light is... Yeah, so this is the larger one. I don't know what I'm changing them to yet. I'm going to have a look later because I changed it this morning, so... Yeah, I need them as well, unfortunately. That's okay. I try and not take them, but unfortunately they're actually prescribed regularly, so I really should take them, and I shouldn't have just said that, but anyway. Like, I try and avoid taking them, but that makes me in a worse situation long term. Thank you. And I do admit that it's not good to not take what you're not... When you are prescribed it regularly, you should take it, so do you get what I mean? Like, because it's not good to just do things against your doctor. And I never do normally, but yeah, exactly. I try and admit, like, I try and say to myself that I'm okay, I can deal with this pain, until I really can't deal with it. Do you get what I mean? And when it's getting colder, it makes my pain worse as well, which is a nightmare. I feel like it's getting way colder. It is lovely. I think that too. Oh, well, I do think that... Hang on, let's look at the temperature for today and see tomorrow. It literally says, expect tomorrow to be the next sunny day. But then it literally says, maximum of 7 degrees. So I'm not quite sure about that. The next sunny day, but 7 degrees. But like now it's 3 degrees here, so that is quite chilly. Let me just get my meds like in my bag for this evening, and then I can go through to the other room. I need to phone Dad still to help me, but yeah. Oh, he wants it to snow. Yeah, we've got flood warnings. Yeah, I've got meds I have to take daily too. I've done my evening ones, I've got my night ones. My window, no, yeah, I know. It's meant to rain tonight. We've got rain coming tonight apparently, but I don't believe it. One sec. I live a little bit rural, but not completely, if that makes sense. Like, yeah, it's not like fully rural. It's just where you live in the sticks. Like, there'd be a little missing, literally. Snowed in, jeez, Christ. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. That's not a great word to be saying on here. How am I doing? Okay. I don't have a TV, yeah. So I just look on my phone. I prefer not to have a TV. TV is not being nasty, but crap. Yeah, bless you. I'm not gonna lie, I don't actually know where that is, but no. I don't actually like TV. Do I have a catheter bag? I do, love, yeah. I have a catheter bag for drainage from my NG, which I do also have normal Riles tube bags, but I actually prefer catheter bags just because these are bigger. So this is a catheter bag just connected to my NG. Well, it's a Riles tube. So I normally have the Riles / Kers fitted tubes. What do I do during the day? I've been sleeping all day, but I actually do have a catheter as well. So yeah, so it's a suprapubic catheter. But I've been asleep a lot today just because of not feeling well, but we think I've also got an infection brewing again. I've had 7 lots of antibiotics in the past month, which is crazy. In the past 2 months even, sorry. I literally counted down wine products, lots of different. No, I'm fine, darling. I'm going to phone Dad anyway to come help. So I'm probably going to need my IV pole because of my feed. Do I have to change the catheter? No. So my catheter is done by district nurses. It's a suprapubic. So it's changed by district nurses, the actual catheter. So district nurses can do suprapubics and they also do normal catheters because I don't need any like pain relief or any like sedation or anything for it. Well, my mum's very supportive too. It's just during the day she's more supportive because Dad's at work, but yeah. What goes from this tube? This is my drainage tube from my stomach. So this is an NG / Riles tube. It's a drainage tube from my stomach. And this one goes into my intestines. I've got enough support, yeah. You love doing SPC changes. Oh, they freak me out, to be honest. It scares me watching it come out, like, because obviously you can see the hole when it's just fully open and like, essentially that's a hole straight into my bladder and I'm like, oh shit, get the new one in quickly. You know, get the fresh one in quickly before it closes up because you know the risk of like them closing up quickly. It scares me. I mean, mine wouldn't close up quickly anyway, but it just scares me. Oh, yeah, I know. I'm not going to say about that. They say they can close within half an hour, but yeah, the catheter tube inside, district nurses do it, that's what I was saying. So district nurses can do that. Otherwise, if you go to hospital, only urology nurses in my hospital, urology nurses or actual urologists change it. I didn't actually finish my nurse training, so yeah. Yeah, so I had one where the balloon inside, they pulled the water out and it was a dodgy balloon of the catheter. The nurse literally could not get the water out of the balloon. I ended up going to hospital, going to urologist in A&E. They sent the urologist down and literally he got a needle, stuck it through my suprapubic opening, you know, my incision, and burst the balloon with a needle. That was terrifying. Not a good experience. No, unfortunately not. I've had a peg J in the past. It didn't hurt because I don't really feel it, but it was traumatic and it was bleeding everywhere. So that urologists are crazy, especially in our hospital. I'm not gonna lie. Like, some of them are lovely, but he was yeah, scared me. Yeah, urology or district nurses change the catheter, but my carer can change the bag. My carer or myself, but yeah. What is a peg J? So it's the same as basically this, apart from it's access to the stomach and to the jejunum. Oh, bless you. I will be on later, probably. Let me just phone Dad quickly. What's a jejunum? It's the second part of the intestines. Well, the small intestines. So it's the second part down into the small intestines. Bye, Jess. Lovely. Have a good evening. And I hope to see you tonight or later or whenever. But yeah, it was nice speaking to you. So Dad's coming. Bless him. He's good to me. Well, he's good to everyone, actually. He's a nice man in general. But how many tubes do I have? So I have the NJ, the NG, and my catheter. And a central line, but that's technically not a tube. Why can you not have a peg into your intestine? So it's not called a peg, it'd be a pedger, because the J is the jejunum, but I can't anymore. I'm sorry, lovely, you've been through that experience. Does Dad live close by? Yes. I'm very lucky he does. And Mum and Dad live together, obviously. Well, I say obviously, that's not obvious for some people, you know. But Mum and Dad live together and they do live close by, and I'm very lucky. So the NG tube, I can put in myself. The NJ, I can't. But you have to be trained to put an NG in yourself. So the NJ is always done at a hospital. And the NG is done by, yeah, myself. But I'm trained. So you have to have actual training to do it. Like, before they just, you know, let you loose with a tube. You get what I mean? No worries, lovely. Do I live by myself? I do at this current moment in time, yes. Just make sure I've got everything, like my blood sugar monitor, just in case. I want to make sure every eventuality is covered. I've got diabetes, no, but I get a lot of hypos, so it's like, yeah, low blood sugars a lot of the time, unfortunately. Sometimes super low, sometimes just a little bit of low, but the one that goes into my stomach, I put in myself, but I'm allowed to, and I am only trained. So you have to be trained. So you have to literally test the pH and everything. The G or the J, what do you mean? The J is done by the hospital. So literally, you know the measurements and you measure each time. No, you don't. I do. You still didn't trust yourself. Fair enough. That's absolutely fine. Like, but I test the pH every time, and you know, mine's only for drainage, so nothing goes down it. But yeah, still, obviously, you still check the pH just to be sure. aspirate, and yeah, no, that's fair. If you're doing it to yourself, you also feel it. How do you measure? NEX measurements is what it's called, but I'm not gonna explain that because I don't want anyone to do it when they're not allowed to. Like, not being funny. I'm not going to be saying that. I don't need to say any more than I've already said, but yeah, some things are just private. So it's an NEX measurement, but yeah. Yeah, so hypos are low sugar levels, not high. Yeah, I get you. You always go to the lungs. Obviously, testing the pH makes sure it's not in the lungs, but still, I get what you mean. If you're not confident, don't do it. You get what I mean? Like, they normally test confidence and competency before doing it. Obviously, especially when it's your child. Can you feel it in your stomach? Not necessarily, but yeah. It depends. I'm so used to it, I don't really necessarily feel it in my stomach. But yeah, I can tell, like, if that makes sense. Like, why am I in a wheelchair? I'm paralysed now, but beforehand it was ambulatory use. But now I've got a customised wheelchair and I am paralysed, unfortunately. But yeah, 2005. What? Jesus. Christ alive, that sounds so dangerous. I mean, they used to train you before you... Christ alive, that sounds so dangerous. Like, I mean, this is when I got trained, but, you know, I had to be 18 to be trained, so it wasn't technically that long ago, but it feels like ages ago. I think it was 16 or 18, but I think it was definitely 18, actually, I'm pretty sure. So my parents used to do it for a little while, but no, it was normally nurses. My parents didn't feel comfortable. I'm not going to be talking about that. It's just not a subject to go on to be honest. And actually, fully understanding, I don't fully understand, and I can't give dates or anything, just because, to be honest, I'm not going to be talking about that, like I just said. But also, let me just say, like, I can't fully explain it because I was in a coma. So yeah, I was intubated in a coma, so like, yeah, it's just not something I can actually really fully explain. Oh, jeez. Not necessarily, but... So hate isn't going to trigger a seizure, but yeah. I'm not sure, lovely. Oh, we've got Shannon just come in. Yeah. Shan, can you have a look down the list for me, please, darling? I don't have a stoma bag, no. Oh, Vicky, thank you, darling. Are you looking for me, sweet? Is that okay? Sorry, if you can't, it's absolutely fine. I just want to make sure that we're on top of it. I can get on top of it if I need to. I'm just trying to move. No, I don't. Huh? Like the stress of it? Not really, no. My seizures aren't... Okay, thank you. The bab just kicked me off, bless. Kicked me off, technically. Rude, bab. No, I'm joking, bless him. Thank you, Vicky, darling. You're doing good work. Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate you, darling. And I genuinely do. You know that. I hope you do. I'm trying to just wait for Dad. I'm all about doing things independently, but right now I think it's probably better to wait for Dad just because, yeah, I want to make sure. Thank you, Sophie, lovely. That's very sweet of you. I think we've got things in control for now, but yeah, so they wanted to put me in care home when I was in hospital before I got care put in place, a care package. But I had to keep in a care package. Mine was from wheelchair services, so the GP should refer you to wheelchair services. Thank you, Sophie. How's my day been so far? Not too bad, thank you. Yeah. How old am I? I'm 25, love. Oh. I tell you, these padded sides at least help me pull myself forward because I don't hurt my hands as much. Gosh. Pulling yourself forwards on these beds when the rails are so like rough, essentially, they're not nice. Making sure I've got everything I need before I move, like literally everything. What syringes with? I'll take two of the littler ones. Oh, she put them in steriliser. Oh, I'll make sure just in case. Oh, that might be Dad here already. I've got some of them in the other of my things. Grip blocks. Let's change my grip blocks. Yeah. I'll crush them on the floor for some reason. That needs. Why am I hot when I was cold a minute ago, for God's sake? Yeah, so they had to literally... Mine's pink too. How often do I require feed? It's meant to run 22 hours a day. But literally, I'm just going to put it on. Yeah, I can do. Do you want me to message you now? Oh, I can't on here, can I? I haven't got you on FB, have I? Like, Messenger. But yeah, of course. Do you want to drop me a message and then I will message you back? Because I will forget, you know what I'm like. Have you got me on FB? I've been thinking I've been coming down with something for a couple of days, but I'll take my temp in a minute just to make sure. I don't follow. I've just followed you. Do you have me on FB though? On Messenger is what I'm saying. Can't remember. Do we? Or do you? No, okay. I'm just thinking, I've just followed you, but yeah, it is. I have to be eating through my tube, so all my feed goes through my tube. Hey, Alyssa, you don't need to, lovely. You need to check that with me, okay? No worries. Is it urgent? I've sent you a request, darling. I personally can't eat solid food. Some people themselves can. I'm advised not to. Not really, no. Okay, no worries. Do you miss that? To some extent, yes, because it's normality. But to some extent, no, because I've never had it fully, like, as part of my whole life, like, food in general. So, yeah, it's kind of a weird one because I've never fully been solely food fed, if that makes sense. Like, I've got a backpack, yeah. I'm going to need fluids and feed tonight, so that's why I need the IV pole, because I don't have two places in my backpack to fit the food and the feed, the fluid and the feed, if that makes sense. Oh, oh gosh. That's not your actual voice right now, is it? Yeah. Oh, Dad, stop. Silly. We all know that. Oh. Cold, isn't it?
Nope.
Nope, I'm boiling.
Then it'd be a little horse.
Tropical. There you go.
Just that?
No?
No. No. Not the Polish.
Dad?
What?
I'm TikTok.
Of course you are, I know that.
My tummy is technically, it's paralysis essentially, but yeah. Stomach, so it's called gastroparesis, essentially. Got a poorly 3-year-old, oh bless you. Oh god, I'm cold. Oh, I'm hot but cold, I can't make my mind up. I really don't know. I'm indecisive, isn't I, Dad, in general?
The hot, the new cold.
Literally. Should I say yes then no? I always do actually.
Yeah, but no.
Temp regulation is off. It is, Dame. It is, darling. Yeah. That's okay, lovely.
Do you need anything here before I move it out of reach? I'm getting this.
No.
No. Move the wheel.
Move the wheels that aren't there.
It's not a wheel yet.
You might need to unplug it though. That might help.
Ooh.
Yeah. Ready for Christmas? We're decorated for Christmas, which is one thing.
Mine's part done.
Yours is part done.
Yeah, Mum's done it today.
Mum's done it. So yours isn't part done. Mum did it. You can't call it yours, can you?
It's not an earshot, it's can.
Technically, it's your house. No, it's not. It's Mum's house.
It's our house.
Our house.
In the middle of our street.
Not in the middle. It's at the end.
Oh yeah, down.
It's okay, Jenny. You sang that bit too. I love that. Actually, to be fair, I'm in the middle. It's not a street, but I'm still in the middle. I'm stuck in the middle, caught in a fit. How does that song go? I'm just a little bit caught in the middle. Life is a maze and life is a riddle. Don't know where to go, don't do it alone. I tried and I don't know why. Anyone know that song? Slow it down, make it stop, and then your heart is going to pop. Whose song is that? I don't even know whose song that is. You haven't heard that in ages. It's a childhood song. I'm not actually a liar, lovely, so sorry, but yeah.
This looks like it's got to go.
Yeah, you can do that, thanks. And actually, not being funny, lovely, you can't actually ban me from, never heard that. I mean, it was my own version, but yeah. Back car journeys, yeah. She's gone, sorry, but yeah. I don't tolerate bullies, quite frankly. Who was it? I actually can't remember. I don't know what the song is called, I can't tell you. I'm not going to sing it again. It's terrible though, I haven't. My voice is terrible, yeah. It just got stuck in my head. It is, it's called The Show, isn't it? That's not me, love, yeah. It is called The Show by Lenka, yeah. You're right. Remember, I used to sing that all the
I
time.
wasn't listening to you.
Oh, that's rude.
I heard some strange noises and thought I was going to get some
Cats.
pain relief for you.
Dad, you're rude.
You blocked me then, block me.
I will. Don't worry. Block you from my house.
Oh, you need me.
I do actually.
Thank you.
I changed my key safe number. So you can go.
I can go. If you want me to go, I'll go.
Oh, Dad.
As if I never take offence.
Well, you might take the fence out with your car. You might knock it down.
You think of someone else?
Oh, yeah, I'm thinking of it. Yeah. Do you want me to pause it so you can take them through?
Yes, good idea.
Yeah, because, yeah. Favourite exercise? I don't even know.
time. I'm going to try and turn the screen. But flip. It'd probably be good for me to go on with a different phone. Oh God, this